Thank you for coming in today for the interview. I've looked over your resume and there's a few questions I'd like to ask to help me find out more about you. After today's interview, I will contact you by phone before next Friday if you are hired. First of all, tell me a bit about yourself and why you are interested in this job.
Well, right now I am attending David Thompson Secondary School in Vancouver. I am in grade 10 and I am hoping to get some experience working in a drugstore because I want to go to university to study and become a pharmacist. I live nearby and this would be a perfect opportunity for me to find out what it is like working in a drugstore, as well as making some money to save up for my university tuition.
What do you know about this company?
I know that Shoppers Drug Marts have been around for a very long time. In fact, I looked up the company's history and I know it's one of Canada's largest drugstore chains. Also, I know that Fraser Street Drugstore has been around for almost 20 years. My parents and I use the pharmacy there to fill our prescriptions.
What skills and experiences will you bring to the job?
As you can see from my resume, I enjoy working with people. On Sundays, I work with seniors and I know that many of them take medications. I sometimes help the nursing staff get water for seniors to take their pills. I've also worked with young people too and have coached volleyball. I am organized and able to follow directions well. I think my work with the public and my skills in being a leader will help me in the work as a cashier. Oh yes, I should also add that I enjoy handling cash and I'm very good with math. I manage our high school store and I do all the ordering for it.
How do you handle a pressure or a stressful situation?
I've always learned that when dealing with a stressful situation, you should stop and think before you act. If you don't think you are able to deal with a situation alone, you need to go to an adult like a manager or supervisor for help. Being calm always helps. I remember when one of the old women at the senior home fell and the nurse was not around. I was calm and I made sure that the old woman was breathing, and then I asked another person to go and get help. I had my first aid and CPR certificate, so I remembered how to help someone in distress. Luckily, the woman was okay and she didn't break any bones.
Can you work holidays, weekends, and evenings?
Well, I go to school full time, so evenings and weekends would be perfect for me. As for holidays, I will be able to work those too. I would like to work about 16 hours a week because I want to keep up on my studies at school.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself in university completing my Bachelor's of Science undergrad degree so I can get into the pharmacy program. I also want to be able to save up enough money to go on a trip to see where my parents were born in Taiwan. I've never been there and I would love to travel there.
Is there anything more you would like to add?
No, I don't think so. Other than I would really like an opportunity to work at your store. It would be a fantastic experience for me. Thank you for your time today, Mr. Gill. I hope to hear back from you before Friday.
Thank you for coming in, Sandy. We'll be in touch with you before Friday.
Thank you again, Mr. Gill. Goodbye.